In this video on my journey to breaking 90, I'll be discussing driving the ball and tee shots in general. The driver can be either the best or worst club in the bag depending on the player. For some, they look to their driver as their favorite club, as they hit a far and straight. Players like Bryson DeChambeau and Matt Kuchar are world-renowned for their driving ability, as it is such a big part of their game. For others, the driver can be a devastating agent of frustration, as it constantly slices and hooks into the hazards on either side of the fairway. Though these players may be lacking in their driving ability, their ability to hit escape shots and short game usually allows them to compete and become some of the best players in the world. Think of players like Tiger Woods, renowned for his sharp iron play and putting, though he only hits about 55% of his fairways, 10% less than the tour average. In this video, I will hopefully be optimizing the technical side of my driving ability throughout the next 3 weeks. As of now, I only hit about 8.5 fairways throughout the average round of golf. Because of this, it becomes much harder to shoot lower scores. I also only drive the ball about 220 to 240 yards, which I would obviously like to increase while maintaining control. These areas could be improved by optimizing my driving and pre-shot routine. By the end of this, I will hopefully be increasing my driving accuracy to at least 10 out of 18 fairways hit, or hopefully 11 out of 18 fairways hit, with an average carry distance of about 240 yards. In terms of my actual golf swing, my swing isn't naturally fitted towards the driver. By that I mean, in testing I did with my coach Martin Steele, we had worked on improving my attack angle, a section of the game I had really struggled with. Because I usually like to hit down on the ball, my attack angle would sometimes come up negative, which could create a lot more backspin, reducing distance and control in my driver. Occasionally, this would even lead to me skying the ball, hitting it only about 50 yards. To fix this, I began working on a drill to hit more up into the ball. This was done by visualizing the movement and the ball going up in the air. Secondly, Martin and I had also focused on my club path. Throughout my practice, my rounds, I found that I struggled a lot with an open club face and an out-to-in club path, which would lead to many pushes, blocks, and slices. To fix this, I had worked on taking the club out lower to give myself more room to come into out and hit up into the ball. Finally, we had also worked on visualizing your ball flight and the way your body is moving is one of the best ways to improve your driving game, and your body knows what it would like to achieve throughout every shot. Throughout the next 3 weeks, I had then continued to work on my driving game, working on the drills throughout the week, and even hitting some really good shots, going much farther. I even hit a ball 276 yards, as shown on the screen right now. However, in terms of the course, I still struggle. As seen in the scorecards, though I had improved my overall fairways hit, there's still a long way to go. I believe throughout the next few months, as I prepare to break 90, I will need to further improve my driving game while working on some of the differences. In terms of my swing, technically, I believe the changes I had made had proved to be effective, as a lot more of my shots had come out stronger and gone a lot farther, while maintaining decent dispersion. My attack angle has also seen dramatic improvement, as I have begun to hit most of my drives with a positive attack angle of 1 to 3 degrees up into the ball. This would obviously allow me to get a lot more distance, as I am less likely obviously to sky the ball because I'm not coming in with a negative attack angle, coming in a little bit steep under the ball, but I'm hitting up into it, which would obviously give it more topspin and allow it to go farther. As seen in the image on screen, I have also been able to reduce the amount of spin I got on the ball. I even achieved a spin, an RPM of less than 2,500, which is a very optimal level for drives. This is because if the ball spins less, it is more likely to travel farther, improving my overall distance. In terms of my swing path, it has improved quite a bit, allowing me to hit straighter shots and not constantly leaking them out to the right. Some of my shots even came out with a little bit of draw, which was really nice to see. Overall, I would say this section of my game has improved quite a bit, with me shooting some pretty low scores throughout the weeks, 93 and 91, my goal seems to be a lot more achievable. However, there is still much to be done in terms of pitching, chipping, and putting. Though till then, see you next time.